Good evening. I'm Doris Hall James from The Indie Show. The Indie Show provides a platform to showcase an artist's journey from the beginning of their careers to the present. Last week, I hope you enjoyed our guests, John Fitch and Reuben Cross. This evening, I bring to you the Guiding Lights Gospel Quintet. Did I get it right, guys?
Yes, you did. I know.
Ernie B and plus the Ernie B and the new blend. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Wonderful.
Good. Well, I want to thank all five of you, for accepting my invitation and being on my show tonight. And it's a pleasure and honor to have you. Okay? Now, Calvin, you want to start introducing?
Yes.
Okay.
Good evening, viewer. All viewer. I'm going to introduce the group from my right to my left.
Okay.
First of all, we got Sir Dean Mario. Then we got Jimmy Ching.
Okay.
Then we got Brother Edward Gabriel. Then we got Ernie B. Brian. And
Okay.
myself, I'm Brother Calvin, and we are called the Gospel Guiding Lights Quintet / Ernie B. and the New Blend.
Okay, welcome aboard. Now, I was told you guys are going to do something for us. You're going to sing us a little tune right now, right? Okay, so let's go.
You feel like singing?
Okay.
I go if I have to go by my,
Have to go by myself.
way, yeah, and I go if I have to go by my,
Have to go by myself.
my father
Don't go.
and my mother
Don't go.
my sister
Don't go.
my brother
Don't go.
I go if I have to go by my,
Have to go by myself.
well, when I pray, if I have to pray by my,
Have to pray by myself.
well, yeah, when I pray, if I have to pray by my,
Have to pray by myself.
my father,
Don't pray.
and my mother,
Don't pray.
my sister,
Don't pray.
my brother,
Don't pray.
I pray if I have to pray by my, come
Have
on,
to
y'all,
pray
come on.
by myself.
Oh, send me,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
Lord, won't you send me,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
late in the midnight hour,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
early in the morning,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
when I'm lying on my deathbed,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
when I'm praying on my knees,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
Lord, won't you send me,
Send me, I'll go.
I want you to send me,
Send me, I'll go.
Lord, won't you send me,
Send me, I'll go. Send me, I'll go.
early in the morning,
Send me, I'll go.
early in the morning,
Send me, I'll go.
well, I go if I have to go by my,
Have to go by myself.
well, yeah, when I go, if I have to go by my,
Have to go by myself.
my father,
Don't go.
and my mother,
Don't go.
my sister,
Don't go.
my brother,
Don't go.
I go if I have to go by my,
Have to go by my.
do you believe it?
Yes.
Do you believe it?
Yes.
I guess I gotta go by myself.
Hallelujah.
Well, all right. Great sounding. You guys sound really great. Now, do you really need instruments behind you?
No.
You don't use instruments at all.
No.
You don't
We
even
do.
need them, do you?
Our throats.
Oh, okay. Well, you really sound good, and thank you very much. Now, how did all this begin? So how did the quintet get together?
Well, I myself, I had started a group some years ago called the Gospel Resurrection. And then we moved on because everybody moved out of the city, down Virginia, so forth and so on. Prior to that, I was singing with a lot of different groups out here. But God spoke to me one day and said, you know what? You don't have to continue to sing with all these different groups. I gave you the ability and the quality to put your own group together. So, this one group we were singing with, I got out the group and I put the Guiding Lights together. It was 3 men when I put this group together. And then I put an ad in the paper. And then that's when Gabriel stepped up and he came amongst the group. We put the group together about at least 9, 10 years been together. Gabriel stepped up and then he could take it from here.
Yes, I came down. It was in North Philly.
Speak of it.
I came down, which was in North Philly, and I was looking for a group myself. So I came down to audition, and the rest is history. You know, we began to do things, and the next thing I know, I got in touch with Jimmy Chang.
Oh.
That's me.
and
Jimmy, yeah.
I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta.
You lived in Atlanta?
Yes, ma'am. I lived
Okay.
in Atlanta for 17 years. Born and raised in Philly.
Uh-huh.
But I was in Atlanta. Hi, Shantae. Hi, Nick. I was in Atlanta with my daughters. So I used to come to Philly every year because I was always homesick. Always
Yeah.
homesick for Philadelphia. And I came back and ran into Gabriel, which I've been knowing him for, 60 years? No,
all my life.
all his life.
Okay.
So then he brought me into the Guiding Lights because we sang a cappella on the streets, on the corners.
Okay.
I want to go with drinking wine and all that, but yes. And I'm just glad. I'm just glad to be here. And vocals and acapella is one of my passions. Always been. Been knowing Sir Dean, Anthony Morrow, since high school.
All right.
Was high school even around back then? Did they have high schools then? But yes. So
Yeah.
we've been knowing each other for a good long years, and I want to say that I'm tickled pink. And I'm blessed to be here with these group of gentlemen.
Yes.
It's been my
That's
pleasure.
great.
And Jimmy, I got a call from Jimmy, telling me about the group, and my other brother Reggie was a member of this group at that time, and he asked did I want to audition for bass or baritone, so I did that, and I kind of enjoyed that first meeting there.
Yes.
Of course, I always come recording, so I recorded everything. So by the next show, I had all my parts down. So so I thought I was going to get paid that when I did that.
No.
Did you get paid?
You don't get paid for homework.
No, it was all good. But we don't do it for the money. We do it for the love of
Yes.
God. We do that's the main thing. It's spreading God's word in our ministry, which is our voices. And I believe it for
Ernie.
Chris.
Yes.
Well, at the time, I was singing with a Perfect Blend at the time, and I had just left a Perfect Blend. And I had my own group called The Blend,
The blend.
and there was a brother called named Tom. I forget Tom's last name. Anyway, Tom brought Calvin down to join my group. So when Calvin helped me out, I ended up joining the Guiding Lights, and here we are.
Okay.
Never look back.
Well, that's a good story. And how long has that been?
Yeah. When did you start? What year did you start the guy?
2003, something like
You
that.
said
Yeah.
9 years.
No. It was 2009. 2009.
That's 10 years ago.
Was it 2000?
Right.
Okay. All right.
Well, congratulations.
Long time.
Congratulations. Now, explain to all of us, to the world, because the world can hear and see us. How did you come up with both names? You could the Guiding Lights Gospel Quintet and Ernie B and the New Blend. Tell me
Well,
about this.
Well, I can say this here. Like Ernie just said, friend of ours used to sing with Ernie named Time. Time told me about their group, the New Blend, and he brought me to and introduced me to Ernie. And I was in his house one day, and I was singing a song about the 5 stair steps. Come back.
Oh, come back, yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
somebody said, "Who that downstairs singing that song? I'm singing it like that, Dad, right? Is he getting ready to join the group?" Right? So you know, since then, you know, I've been assisting Brother Ernie. I've been helping him with his group. You know what I'm saying? Because I love them brothers. They can sing. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I brought Jimmy here. I brought Jimmy on board with Ernie.
Yes.
We gave him time down.
And when Time had passed away, then I brought Jimmy on board with Jimmy. I'm on with Ernie. After that, he brought Gabe and the bass man. You know what I'm saying? And before you know it, my whole group was singing with Ernie.
Oh my goodness, isn't that something?
So I had me myself. I had stepped down for a minute because of my health.
Mm-hmm.
So they said, "Wait a minute, man, if we can get Calvin back up in this thing, you know what I'm saying? We have a 2 group in 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
When they call for the R&B, it'd be Ernie Blend and the New Blend.
Okay, so Ernie B is
And
R&B.
R&B,
Right.
yeah,
Okay,
right,
okay,
right.
okay.
And when they call for the Gospels, it's the Guiding Lights, a gospel, a quartet.
Quintet.
Quintet.
Thank you, Quintet.
Right.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I think Doris
Yes.
was asking that question, and thank you for answering what you said. But
Speak up a
why
little
didn't you call it God's glory? How did it become the
that's
guiding lights?
Well,
What made you
the-
pick that?
The Guiding Lights. I'm gonna tell you why I call it the Guiding Lights. I was on the inside. I did time on the inside in a federal prison, and I sung with this group called the Guiding Lights. I also sung with another group called the Spiritual Wonders. So when the Lord opened up them doors for me and brought me back out here, I kept the name of the group called the Guiding Lights. But what happened when I first came home 20 years ago, the first group that I put together was the Gospel Resurrection. And then, like I said, they all moved out of town, down Virginia, so and so on. And then in 2009, when I put the Guiding Lights together, that stemmed from the Guiding Lights on the inside. You know, I said, well, that's a good name. Because what happens, you know, when the Lord had me to put something together, I asked everybody in the group, do anybody have a name that they want to call a group? So there ain't nobody act like they want to say nothing, you know what I'm saying? so
Those other guys.
yeah,
We
so-
never arrived.
so now I got to put a name, and then when you're putting something together as well as a group, you know what I'm saying? One man cannot do it all by himself. See, you need other men in your group to take this part of the group, take this part, different avenues in the group, secretary, the business things and all
Because
that.
I was going to ask you about that. I was going to ask you who takes care of business,
There you go.
and that's I want to know who takes care of the business for both.
Financial or road work?
Well, when it's gospel, Gabe handles most of the gospel. When it's R&B, I handle most of R&B.
Okay.
Dean handles all our secretarial, all our finances, all
Okay.
our dispersing. He handles most of that. Our treasury, he
Yeah.
does that.
Isn't that wonderful though? So you divided it up, and everybody has a job to do
Yeah,
within
but
the group.
it's an equal opportunity, because if you're out there and you see ministries that's forming that need us, or R&B that need us, anybody can step up.
Right.
But it just goes through, majority rules in this group.
Okay.
And
Okay.
everybody can
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah, we all work together. We all like an equal blend.
Equal blend.
We all work together. We all share. It's like a common denominator. One guy may think it, but we all agree on it.
Okay.
We don't have no one total judgment. We all agree on it. We work
So
together.
when we first came in, you did a gospel song,
Right.
and I hope you guys out there heard it, had a chance to hear it. Are we going to hear some R&B?
Yes, you are.
Yes,
Yes, you are.
okay,
Yes,
both,
R&B. Okay.
that's one of the questions you asked. Why do we do both?
Right.
Why do we do both? Because we all feels that. I mean, music is music.
Right.
it has different genres, just like different people are people, but they're different. But we like to combine the both because that's how we feel. When we sing R&B, it's spiritual to us. We sing gospel, it is spiritual to us, and we try to relay that out to our audience. I'm pretty sure everyone that's here listen to gospel, they listen to R&B, and vice versa.
And see, you helped me with that because, like, lots of times I remember I used to write songs. I was always an R&B songwriter. Okay, and then about like 7, 8 years ago, Gilbert and I started writing a lot of inspirational gospel music. I was toying with myself. I love R&B.
Right.
Okay, I didn't want to give it up, but I felt that I should give it up. I should give it up. So now I'm torn because I love it. I want to do the gospel. I want to do R&B. I just love music.
Right.
There you go. That's it in a nutshell. That's what we do.
And the lyrics that you write in R&B, and I'm sure the lyrics they're nothing
Appropriate.
They're
Appropriate
It's
lyrics.
a message. It's a
Okay.
good message.
She didn't mention how many songs we started as R&B and wound up gospel.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, most singers, like even myself, started out in church. I started out. I was young. I was 3 years old. My mother would say, "Sing this song," and I say, "I'm not singing that." And you sing that, I'll take this shoe out. And that's all you were
Mom, right?
So you forced to
Yes.
sing it.
Yeah.
And she used to make me wear this big bow tie. It was bigger than my head. And I hated that bow tie. And now I wear bow ties like crazy. But we started, everybody, most R&B and doo-wop singers started out in church.
Well, my mother, she was
Pianist.
yes for the church and Christian Faith at 60th and Market.
Oh,
The
60th and Market.
Reverend Vaughn B. Wilson, and one of my brothers is deceased, but my other brother's still with us. My mom used to play piano, and she used to call us up to sing. And I remember that because I'm wondering, the pews were bigger than me, and I'm like walking up there, and our favorite song we sung was "Just Jesus Loves Me."
Yes.
And I always did the end because of my high note at the time, and it was just amazing, what I mean. And Jimmy Chang used to sing with my deceased brother years ago. A group called Last August, and they used to rehearse in my house.
What?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Last August.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was you?
Yeah. Jimmy Chang. Yeah. And they used to rehearse in my house every day.
Well, I would go down to Mousie's.
Well,
That's what it is.
Oh, we're getting something now, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mousie's was when our home, baby.
I loved it when y'all was there, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't
Had
that
the velvet
something?
suits
Oh
on,
man, they had it going on.
big bow tie. Yeah, but I watched them in my living room, and I used to watch. It amazed me how the sound come out their mouth, and that's where I fell in love with singing. Right there.
Yes.
And it's funny because I took over my oldest brother's voice. I started doing second tenor, and it was just amazing to me. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Well, you want to do something?
Well, let me say something to our Facebook fans and our friends and the whole world, since they can all hear and see us, right? Okay, let me see now. My eyes aren't like they used to be. So. Okay, Angela. Hi, Angela Wiley. Thank you for joining in. Beverly Holloway. Hi, Bev. How are you today? Joseph Smith join in. My cousin Jessica is always here. Hi, Doris, Gil, and guests, the Guiding Lights. Jessica says hi to all of you.
Hey, Jess.
Okay. Nathan Drayden Keene. Hey, cousin Dean. And fellow Guiding Lights. Every blessing. Okay. Then we had Antoine M. Young join. Hello, Antoine. And Ruben Rice. Now, I always acknowledge Ruben on Facebook. He always, in the morning, he says, good morning. So you're finally joining into my show. Okay. Thank you for joining in. And I also want to say thanks to our sponsors. We have like 4 or 5 sponsors now that help sponsor the show. And we have Ellie's Closet Boutique. and that's located on 60th and Locust, 247 South 60th Street in Philadelphia, PA. And Ellie has fantastic clothing for females, for women. I mean, and her sizes go from small to extra large, and if she doesn't have your size, she will order it, you know. Her prices are really, really reasonable. So let's support Ellie. She's been in business on 60th Street now for 4 years.
Fantastic.
You know, and she's doing well. And you can reach Ellie at 215-528-5761. So thanks, Ellie. Okay, so we're going to continue with our interview. Now, both of your groups, do you consider them as being successful?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Tell me why.
Well, everywhere we have a large fan base, and everywhere I go,
You're a large fan base.
on both groups, I've been places where I mean I sang with the Stylistics, so I get a little, I guess fan base from that. But lately, most of the fan base is coming from either Ernie B, myself, and the New Blend, or the Guiding Lights. I've been places and they recognize me from
So you're stepping out now on your own.
right, and they
Okay.
recognize me from singing with this group, you know. So and I'm glad they like us.
Yes.
I'm glad they
So
like us.
how do you stay in contact with your the fans?
How do I stay in contact?
Yeah, how does that work when you have a fan base? How do you guys stay in contact?
Well,
Just like Facebook, that's like what we're doing now.
Uh-huh.
Facebook,
Flyers and everything else. Word of mouth.
YouTube.
Yeah.
We do
Okay.
have a Guiding Lights Gospel Quintet Facebook page,
Yes, okay.
and we also have an Ernie B and a New Blend Facebook page.
Right.
And then we have YouTube accounts. I have our own YouTube account, which both groups are prominently performing.
Right.
Dean Morrow is on YouTube and in the channel. So yeah, and people do, they respond to those, and we appreciate all of our fans.
Right.
Okay. Now who does most of the lead singing?
We all do.
Okay, so tell me how do we fight over these leads?
We
How
don't
does
fight.
it-
There's no
hey,
fighting.
Jimmy's getting ready to step
No,
up
no,
now.
there's no fighting.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me about that.
We always recognize if like certain songs, like a voice could be more established with that song. He was more recognizable for that song. So if you know this song fits, like at one time I was singing World of Fantasy, but to me, Gabriel sings it better than me. So I said, Gabe, take the song, and he does it. He does it well.
Okay.
So if you that's one thing you got to be more prominent with yourself. If you know a guy sings it better, not saying you sing it bad, but if a guy if it sounds good to you, let him have it.
Okay.
It's like work.
So there's
If
no
we were to do-
egos.
No, not here.
No.
That's the one thing. That's one thing I love about this group. We're more or less brothers than just friends. We're like brothers. We bring our problems to each other. We bring our financial, social, economical, sexual, everything.
Okay.
We talk, especially me. We talk about it
You
to
didn't
each
have to
other.
say that part. Yes, you did, huh?
But we all handle problems within the group. We talk to each other.
Because it helps. It helps.
Yeah.
All of us. You
Right.
know what I mean? Because what you going through, I might have been through it.
Right.
And I can get you through it.
I understand.
You know,
Yeah.
and-
We are family.
We family.
Yeah.
Family.
Yeah, we are
So,
family.
well, everybody listen to it. I'll tell you that when we the musical or the vocal, I don't call it musical arranging. Vocal standards. Me and this gentleman been doing this, for so long.
900 years.
Yes, sir. Just close to it. I mean, don't want to go there, but
They're old fellas.
everyone listens. Everyone listens. I'm a background guy. I love background. They the one forced me to do, lead and all that stuff. They forced me. They forced me. I'm a background guy. I was like, listen, I'll do lead, but it doesn't mean that I like it all the time. But no, I love it. I love it. The one song that I do out of 100.
Oh, you got three.
Oh,
Four.
I got
You got four. He has four.
But,
Most of the leads are done by Gabe and I. Calvin does quite a few too, but most the three of us take because the three voices. We could always compare ourselves. If it's a song that's out, one of our three voices could compare to that guy that's singing lead. So one of us will take that song. We'll do the lead with them.
And I'm basically the band.
Yeah, he's our rhythm section.
But see, what about Dean Morrow is that he's our ground, he's
Right.
our root, and he keeps that.
He gives you
When
the
I
feel.
hear that bottom,
That foundation.
It's like a hip hop. You're a hip hop.
And he's one of the best in business.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yes.
Absolutely.
It's
Absolutely.
it's a pleasure to have him. I mean, he's one of the best.
one of the best.
I mean, he was singing tenor like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Then, but his bass,
And what's so good about him? He's just as good on the inside as he is on the outside.
Isn't that great?
He's a great guy on the inside as he is on the outside. And that makes it.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. See, you're getting all these compliments, right?
It's
So I had a question about which genre of music do you like the best? That's hard to answer.
it's very hard to answer.
Can you answer it at all?
well,
Music.
I'll say this.
Music, period.
Gospel moves me.
Yes.
You know, gospel puts me
Yes.
in a place that I need to be. And with the R&B, it moves me as well because see, if you're a singer, you have to portray what you feel
Yes.
to
Yes.
your audience
Yes.
or to your congregation. If you don't feel it, they ain't gonna feel it.
Exactly. That's bottom line.
So I agree with Jimmy as just music. Period. You know what I mean? You know, it's what it is. It's what it is.
I mean, from Lil Wayne to Frank Sinatra.
You say Lil Wayne?
From Lil Wayne to Frank Sinatra.
Okay.
That's a long
Everything
step.
in between. Everything in between. I mean, music is music, and I've just it's a blessing to have these gentlemen to also feel that way also.
Okay.
Um,
I agree with that too.
yes.
Do you have any comment on that? You're quiet.
No, I'm just listening.
He's a cancer.
Well, do any of you are you songwriters? Do you write?
I do.
Yes.
Gregson?
Yes.
I write some.
I write and play.
Okay,
me.
so you play
I play instruments, different instruments.
different instruments, and so you write gospel and R&B. or
No,
you
I just write. I write a lot of R&B. I haven't written any gospel.
Okay.
But a lot of stuff I write, I kept it to myself. I just keep it. I write it. People will say, "Oh, play it." My kid's mother died not long ago, and I wrote a song about her. But I just keep it to myself. Anybody say, "Oh, you should put that out there," but I don't.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
2010, I had a heart attack, and I was in the hospital, Hanover Hospital, and I wrote a song, and
Speak up.
my brother Michael Gabriel, my baby brother, collaborated with me, and I came out with a CD called Testimony, My Testimony, and it's still out. You can go on Amazon and get it.
Isn't that wonderful how we can do that now?
Now, yes.
Because before you couldn't do that. You couldn't do that.
No, you have to go to Sunshine
So-
Records.
Yes, I mean that's really what that's
99
really
cents. Come on.
that's really wonderful. But it's just the principle that now you can, whether you're selling for 99 cents, you can put your own stuff out. You know, like
You can,
testimony.
But they would have made money with a CD back in the day.
But
Right.
maybe right now it does. As
Right.
he's putting this song out about his life.
Yeah.
Okay, and maybe he just want people to hear whether he makes money or not.
Sure, use some money.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so it's both ways, but
Yeah.
it's great. I mean, the music business has changed so much,
Yeah.
but it's like an entrepreneur for real. You can run your own
Allows you to
business.
take control.
Yeah, you can
And that's
take
a good
control.
thing.
That's
And
a good thing.
That's a good thing.
And I've released two gospel CDs, True and Faithful and Your Grace and Mercy. And they're on, CD Baby and all the downloads. So you can take control, and whatever you find your bank account has grown. So that's a good thing. So,
Because how, like back in the day, I remember writing some songs and submitting them, like to this band or this band or this manager. And I thought they were good songs, but everybody was submitting songs. So they chose the songs that they thought best fit that particular group or whatever. So some of the songs that I've written, they just sit there. So now you can take and you can put those songs out yourself. That's just great.
yes, it is. It's a great thing.
Whether you make money or not, it's just great, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now, do you have your own publishing?
Yeah. I
You
have
Okay,
my own
and you have your own publishing, and
Keeper
your
of the Valley Music Publishing.
okay.
Keeper means dean, of the valley means tomorrow. So it's my name, and that's where I publish my songs from, your songs which I write. And,
Okay.
If you don't speak up with that big booming voice of yours when you sing,
Okay.
okay, all right. Gave you the publishing
It goes with my brother
right.
publishing company, and he did an amazing job because we did that 3-song CD in the back room in my house, and my brother Michael Gabriel did all. We did all the background vocals, all the music,
That
all
is
of that.
really great.
And if you get a chance, y'all need to go and get that CD called My Testimony.
And where can they get it?
They can get it on Amazon. They can get it on
Probably a CD Baby.
CD
Baby.
Baby. Yes, you can get it there.
Download
You know,
it,
man. And just like my man said, you can get one song for 99 cents.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely on iTunes.
Yeah.
On my CDs
Yeah.
too, you get them on
Yeah.
iTunes.
So it was just a great opportunity to work with my brother again, and we're definitely going to do something again real soon.
Okay. Okay. Well, I think that's great. Now, how about touring? Have you all been together on a tour?
Well, we
Or
well,
individually? How
As a group,
as a group?
we have, we haven't been to Europe or whatever, but we, tri-state area, as our outreach grows, and then we'll go out to, we'll go out to that request. But as a group, we've basically been staying, Philadelphia, Jersey, Delaware,
Okay.
Maryland,
The States.
and
Well,
New
we've
York.
been getting a request to move on, but we're just we're not. I mean, not saying that we're not ready. We are ready.
Yes, you are.
If someone wants us in Georgia,
You are ready.
we'll go anywhere. We'll go.
Right.
We'll sing for the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh, okay. Now,
Who's to say we haven't?
how about that? You don't know if you did or not, right? But you do take, like, I guess, local gigs in surrounding areas. You still
Any
you
area,
still- you
any
do.
area.
Any areas that you do that.
We'll go anywhere.
Okay, and that's performing R&B and gospel.
Right.
We're associated with Gig Salad. Helps us through a lot of stuff. 'Cause they do bookings for us.
Right.
Oh, okay. Who does the bookings?
Gig Salad.
what is
Okay.
Geek Salad?
Okay.
Gig Salad is a thing on the internet that gets you gigs and performances for a little bit of fee.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
A
But
small
but,
fee.
but what it is, it gets you out there. You know what I mean? Say like somebody looking for a gospel group,
And
we'll come right up.
We'll
Okay.
pop up first.
We'll come
That's
right up.
great.
Gig Sal is more like an online service that meets the community's needs, because, for example, they're going to have a party and they need a clown.
Uh-huh.
So Gig Salad, in Gig Salad, they may have, they'll send out to a lady or the person wanting it that they have this particular person is available. If they want a musical group, it's the same thing, and basically it's based by how well the groups perform, because reviews are written, and for the Guiding Lights Gospel
Okay.
Quintet, all the reviews
We've
are
done-
5 stars.
All our reviews have been 5 stars. We have done some amazing things with Gig Salad. I remember doing a service for a homecoming service at a Roman Catholic church.
Orthodox Church. Roman
Orthodox.
Catholic Orthodox
Yes,
Church in
and
Jersey.
we went in there, and the people after our performance, they was coming up to us telling us. One guy came to me. He said, "I never heard gospel like that before."
Oh, gosh.
Roman Catholic, right?
Roman
Catholic
Orthodox.
Orthodox.
No wonder.
You know, I mean, it was
Something I don't have.
the mother of the deceased they was really amazing. You know, we've
It
been
really
to
was.
New York from Gig Salad. Been a lot
Now
of
say
places.
that again. Gig
Gig
Gig.
salad.com.
Internet
.com.
service. It's an
Okay.
internet service.
And they can find it on the internet.
Yeah, you'll
That's
find
good
it.
information to
Yeah.
give them.
For
And
other
it's just a
other
small
groups, too,
fee.
we're just sending it out, you know.
Right.
Guiding lights are pretty known there, but other groups who are looking to expand their base can also contact Gig Salad and make arrangements to present, make a presentation to them.
That's great. Because I was going to ask you about the booking, so you already explained that, and you explained the tours, and how do you balance your busy life with your personal life? How do you do that, guys?
It gets a little
What are you
rough.
smiling about?
It gets a
It
little rough.
gets
for me.
rough,
Yeah,
right?
It's tough. It gets tough. Like Ernie, he works for the government, and he's traveling, Monday through Thursday or Friday. So we try to make sure that if an opportunity presents itself, that we get into Ernie as soon as possible, so he can make arrangements to if at all, to be there. Gabe has his job. I'm retired, so I work at home with my production company. So I'm okay. Jimmy works.
I'm semi-retired. I mean, I'm semi-retired, so but I'm still working.
Well,
But we're all available.
retirement, believe it or not, ain't what it appears to be.
For some people.
I retired and I still got me a part-time job.
Yeah.
So
I work harder now than I did before. I'm really working now.
so
And I'm
it ain't what it
telling
appears
you.
to be.
When I
But
retire,
I like getting up late. I like
Who told me they get up late? Was it?
eating breakfast. Late to me is like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Type of thing like that. But the retirement is good. I mean, I don't have to get up in the morning and do what I need to do. But I have to. You have to supplement. And this, one thing I want to say is that, especially with the gospel, if you feeling and thinking that this is something that's going to pay the rent, you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong business. You got to love this within.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It comes from within your heart. Because it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And the R&B is kind of different, but don't count on it.
I know.
It's you just have to have some other things to do.
Right, you always have something.
Other things to do.
Okay, give me 1 second and let's go back here and let's check. Bassman.
Bassman.
Hi,
Bassman.
Bassman. Okay. Shanae Harris.
Shanae, that's
Hi
my
to
daughter.
my dad,
Hey,
Jimmy.
Nate. Hey, Nate.
Jimmy
Hey,
King
Nate.
and got lights from Chantel and
That's Shantae. That's Shantae. That's her.
Okay.
That's Shantae. That's her sister. My other oldest daughter. Hey, Shantae.
And Bassman is saying, "What's up, my brothers?"
Hey, Baseman.
All right, Baseman.
Patricia Gabrielle.
That's my wife.
Oh, hi, Pat. Hello, Doris. And the God Lights. God bless all of you. God bless you, too. Sandy, my sister, has joined. She always supports me. She's always there. Thank you, Sandy. Then we have Sylvia Stewart.
That's her still. That's my wife's sister.
Okay,
Hey,
hi,
Sil.
wife's sister.
Georgia in the house.
And then we have Carlos on. Carlos Raleigh is on. I'm sorry, Carlos. He's on. Thank you for joining it. And then we have Lisa Shavu. Hi,
Hey,
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yes.
Hey, Lisa.
Yes.
See you in May.
And she loves her music.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, she
Oh,
loves
yeah,
her music.
she
Thanks
does.
for joining us.
Great
And
stuff.
Carlos is saying, all those brothers can sing their butts off. It's time for a CD. Hey, Dean, I shouted you and Reggie out Tuesday night on my show.
All right.
Keep the great work, fellas.
Thank you.
Now, Carlos has a show that he does on every Tuesday night here at Philly Live Radio. And it starts at 8 and it's called Top Talents of Philadelphia. And this show, we play nothing but Philadelphia artists. For an hour, we play nothing but our artists. Okay, and then at 9 o'clock, it turns into Carlos' show, and Carlos hosts that also.
Right.
It turns into his show, Let's Go Back.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes us all the way back.
Okay.
All the artists that we hear, he finds songs that they've done that we never heard. You know,
Right,
we
right.
know it's them, but we say we
Right.
never heard his song. But he's good. You know,
Right,
he
right.
takes you back and makes you laugh and brings back a lot of memories. So for you guys out there, join Carlos on Tuesday night on Philly Live Radio. And Lisa said, "Hey guys, bless you, much love."
See you in May.
Okay.
See you,
See you next
And
week.
singing with
then-
her.
you have a show with
Before-
Lisa?
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. And then let me see who else. Chantel is saying, "Hey, Daddy,"
Hey, Shante. Hey, baby.
and Patricia is saying hi. And Bassman says, "Sing another song," and they are going to sing another song. Before we leave, they're going to sing another song. Okay. Now, what would you tell others out there that want to follow in your footsteps? I mean, what would you tell them? How would you encourage them and inspire them?
Be dedicated to what you do.
Be
and stick to
dedicated.
it. Stick to what
Stick.
you do. Don't get sidetracked, because it's
Okay.
easy to get sidetracked. But make sure that's what you want to do, and don't look for a whole lot of money. If you're looking for a whole lot of money, then give it up.
Okay.
I just sing because I like to sing.
Yeah.
I never sing.
Sing. Yeah.
I've made great deals of money singing,
Mhm.
but I just sing because I like it.
Yeah, it's something that isn't it good to do what you
Oh
really.
yeah, it feels good. Yeah.
It's been a blessing.
Yeah,
it feels
That's why,
great.
I mean,
It feels
this is the
great.
second time,
Feels
second
great.
go around for me.
It's really good to do that with Now, how about the CD? Where are we with our CDs?
We're working. We have a small CD out right now, but we're working on something bigger. We're working on something bigger.
Yeah, we really need just to get a few, some of the publishing of some of these songs. Some of the songs we're singing, the publisher has changed to another publisher, has changed to another publisher, and I found it very difficult to track it down. So we'll have to put it into more of an expert's hands for the songs, and put out that budget for them to publish, to get the information to publish the work.
Yeah, but because the R&B songs are done and the gospel, they're all done.
They are done.
We already been to the studio and did that.
Right.
But we just got to do what we say
Paperwork, so
and
that-
make sure it's right and correct
Right. When we
before we put it out.
Right. Some of the songs are, when I did publishing, it was written in the 1700s, and some
1700s.
family is still claiming me. I was like, what do I do with that? I just don't have the experience, so I said, we're gonna put it to the
Yes.
person who can.
Shortly, we'll
navigate
have
all
something
that.
soon.
Shortly. And we're gonna go back in to
Yeah.
the studio and we always have new songs.
Yes.
And if we put those together, we'll have a pretty good, extensive, nice CD on gospel and on R&B.
With all of these brilliant minds here, why don't you do your own publishing, creative, for the group?
Well, I
Well,
thought about that. I thought about that.
Well, there would be songs that we write.
Great. Yeah, our own
Right,
material.
because a song that's already
Mhm.
with new covers, and we have to find a publisher of that song. And
We even sang a song long ago in
Yeah.
Spanish. That's a while back. Yeah.
So you gotta be very careful with that.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't put something out and it's already published.
It's come back and bite you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will come back to get you. So it's best to hold off and build it up, or go back in, add on, and then get a good product that we'll be able to publish, in the
Okay.
right way.
Okay. Because we're waiting for those CDs. Okay. Because we heard you singing tonight. I mean, you can sing, right? And
They don't
so-
sing, they sign.
so we want to hear those songs, and then you know that here at Philly Live Radio, we can also assist you in
Okay.
playing those songs.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you can come in here, we can play those whole, add them to our playlist, and we have a gospel show on Sunday. What time is gospel?
The gospel starts at 6 o'clock in the morning, goes to 8 o'clock, then I have a pastor come on, give a sermon, and then back to, he'll do that for an hour, and then from there to 1 o'clock, all gospel. That's Sunday. Monday through Friday, we got the gospel hour or the inspirational hour +1, which is 11 to 1. I play inspirational
Okay.
music.
Mhm.
And anything new, old, in between, I think it's more or less, if I like it, I play it.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, we
Well,
would
that's
like to
how-
have a theme. I mean, would like to have a theme for your gospel. We got a short theme
That would be
song.
good.
That'll work too. As a matter of fact,
I
some
think
of
Cal-
you even do
I think
a
Calvin
little
was-
DJing as far as the gospel side
Yeah.
of the house.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Get a little word here and there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think he's sitting right next to you.
Yeah. This one right here.
No, but you know, like we play the gospel. We're just coming into our own with our different shows,
Mhm.
and it's always good to have a host.
Yeah.
You know, to come in and out and say, well, and you know, introduce the songs. And
recording,
says,
boom,
you know,
boom,
so
boom.
it's an opportunity. You know, it's an opportunity that you all can, you know, think about.
Yes.
Toss
yes,
that
ma'am.
thing in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
You see, you see. Okay, now
Don't wait
this.
till last August either.
So I want to take a moment to thank Nina Capone, and Nina
Yes, my
works
girl.
with Gilbert and I
Yes.
on so many things. She does artist development, and she shows us how to schedule and how to do invites, and she's a business consultant, and she's great. Okay, and she spent all day Wednesday with Gilbert and Tuesday with Gilbert and
Yeah.
all day Wednesday with me. You know, so I want to say thank you for your support, Nina. I want to say thank you to Butch Ingram. I don't know if any of you know Butch Ingram, but I want to thank you. He does a lot of promoting and recording and all that, and he's been doing it for years. And he's still working with me and Fat Larry's band. He's still pushing all that out. So I want to say thank you. And I also want to say thank you to Yasmin Clean Cuts on Cos Creek Parkway,
Yes.
because they all pitch in to help us. And then I want to say thank you to Gilbert, because he puts up with all this stuff. So I want
You?
that's a shame. Yeah. I'm so aggressive, I can't stop. It's just like the music just drives me. You know, I listen to that music and I'm gone. But do you want to say anything closing before I close down and let you sing?
Yes. One thing I want to do is to let the people know out there that on May 11th at the Yuki Club at 847 Franklin Street will be
At 7th and Poplar.
we're going to be performing with Lisa Chevu,
Okay. Lisa, Chevu.
and Ernie being the
Yes.
Blair will be in the house.
Okay.
And the next day,
Sunday,
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, we're going to be performing with Anointed to Serve and the Guiding Lights
Okay.
at the same place.
at the same place.
What time's it?
The time for the Mother's Day event is 3 p.m. to 7, and for the
Pre-Mother's Day.
pre-Mother's Day is same time, 3 p.m. to 7.
All
You can eat crabs while it lasts. Also soul food.
Okay.
Also,
Who's producing that May 11th spot?
it's Triforce Associates.
Okay.
Yes, they're doing that. And also, I want to give a shout out to Grown Folks Entertainment LLC,
Okay.
Old School. They having a pre-Mother's Day showcase, and they're having different entertainers.
What's the
there.
date on that?
The date is Friday, May 10th, 2019. Dinner will be served. Tickets is $50. They also have from Living Single, the comedian John Hinton.
Yeah, he'll be there.
He'll be there. We got a guy singing like Al Green. A guy singing like Frankie Beverly. A guy singing like Teddy Pendergrass.
Yes.
It's going to be a nice thing. And also, we're going to be, well, I say, Old School says it.
May 10th, where's that going to be at?
May 10th. It's going to be at the Canisters, 9130 Academy Road. Doors open up at 7. Dinner starts at 7.
Okay.
You serve from 7 to 8:15. And like Old School said, he's going to unleash us August the 9th at an all-white affair. At the same place, Canisters at 9130 Academy Road. Doors open up at 7. It's an all-white affair. Old school red carpet. Marsha T is going to be there.
Is that a praise party? Is that gospel?
This is an all-white praise party.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
All-white praise party.
Okay.
So come on out.
All right. And just a couple more announcements.
Time short.
I know, but I got to do a couple things. Okay. On May 24th, Gilbert and I are presenting to you kind of our first venue, and it's going to be located at Mingle. It's near 51st,
54th, yeah, we sang there.
54th and Break.
Yeah, we sang it before. In
Okay,
Burgess, yeah.
all right. And so it's a small venue,
Small
but
place.
we're going to have Valerie Ford
Oh, I
there
sang with her.
from Philly Cream, and she has a new group, VZ.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're going to be there.
Yeah, Valley Ford. Yeah.
So we're having 2 shows, one at 8 o'clock and the other one at 11.
Yes.
Is that right?
Right.
Bring your
Online,
own
you'll see.
bottle, bring your own food.
BYOB,
That's what we're doing. So that's May 24th. We want you to support us, especially all of our indie interviewees. Okay? We want you to come out and support us.
What she's saying is that what we're doing for people, as far as us being, promoters now, trying to go down that lane of being promoters, first come, first serve to the show, you know? You come to her show, you're on our list, you guys probably got a spot for you sometime in the near future. We're just starting, but I think we got a good start.
Yeah, we're going to have a good start. We'll have a good start.
Great start.
So I want to say, and then I want to say thanks to Facebook family and friends. I want you to check out Philly Live Radio. I told you about Motown Monday is on Monday, and we play nothing but Motown.
7 to 10.
7 to 10.
Right. And then Tuesdays is Carlos and with TOP.
Yeah, I talked about that. I did that.
And she already said.
I got that.
Then you got to say LGB one more time. Let's go back.
Let's go back. Let's go. I had them saying it last night. I said, what did I say? And they said, let's go back. Okay, follow me on Facebook. Like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check me out on Instagram. And check out my webpage, dhjindieshow.com. Okay? Now, I am going to your Women Who Jam. Give it to me so I can put it all in, okay? Now, listen, we want to go now, and we want to hear you sing some R&B.
We only got
Okay?
5 minutes, so
Okay, let's
We
go.
got time.
let's do.
We're doing the medley.
That's 8
The
minutes.
medley?
We're doing the
Huh?
medley.
Do the medley.
Okay, let's go.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Young lovers, whoever you are, I hope your troubles are few.
I really do.
Me too. All my good wishes go with you tonight. Whoa, yeah, I've been in love like you. Be brave, young lovers,
So why don't you come on?
and follow that star. Whoa, be brave and faithful and true. Be brave and thankful and true. Cling very close to each other tonight. Whoa, yeah, love like you. You know love makes the world go round. And love, baby, makes the seesaw go up and down. And it makes the trees grow tall. And the most important thing of all, it makes the boy and girl, well, make it feel so fine now. Feel so fine. Without love, flowers wouldn't grow in spring. And without spring, yeah,
The bird is just
couldn't sing.
whoa, whoa. Everybody needs love, and to watch the twinkling stars above makes a boy and girl. Well, make it feel so fine now.
Feel so fine.
You're prettier than all the world, and I'm so proud.
I'm so proud.
I'm so
Proud of you.
You're the only one fella's girl. Oh, and I'm so proud.
I'm so proud.
I'm so
Proud of you.
'cause I'm so
Proud of being loved by you.
and it would hurt me so
Sing, God,
if
sing.
you ever were sweeter than the taste of a
Cherry so sweet.
oh, and I'm so proud.
I'm so proud.
I'm so
Proud of you.
'cause I'm so
Proud of being loved by you.
I want a girl, just like the girl that married my dad.
Yes,
Girl.
Just like the girl that married my dad.
Girl.
She don't have to be the world.
No. No.
She
No.
just gotta be
No.
my girl.
Gotta be my girl. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Yeah, when it's cold outside, I've got to mama me. Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl,
My girl, my girl.
whoa, my girl. I've got so much money with me. Yeah, I've got a sweeter song than the birds will be. Well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl,
My girl,
my girl.
whoa, whoa, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl, whoa, whoa, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl, whoa, whoa, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl, whoa, whoa, my girl, talking about my girl, whoa, whoa, my girl, talking about my
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Ernie B in a new blend part there.
We
Guiding
love you.
Lights with the gospel.
And thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank
And
you.
we're out.
That's that.
Listen to the artist. Oh.